everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw an elite squad trooper from Star Wars The Bad Batch. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on. It will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, another trooper. You guys really love your troopers. So the Bad Batch is ending, or the season is, and I'm running out of characters to draw that aren't troopers. So I realized, oh, I never drew you a black clone trooper. They're called the Elite Squad Troopers, but I mean, in so many words, it's just a clone trooper that's painted black. And so when you're drawing this, that's all we're going to be doing is drawing a clone trooper, and then afterwards I'm going to color mine in black. But that's it. That's nothing too crazy. Again, everybody loves troopers, so I'm trying to give you something different, and that's where we are. Fun. I know sometimes I get very jaded that drawing troopers again, you know, but I know you guys like them, and a lot of people like them. Not everybody. A lot of people like them. A lot of the people on here that draw, they like to draw the troopers, so why not, right? My problem is, well, I mean, I've already said it before that, you know, to me it's just the same thing over and over again. My problem is trying to find creative ways to break it up, do something different for you guys. You know, that's the only thing I find not problematic, but tough. That's my challenge, is trying to make it exciting or different, you know, because there's a part of me, like I said, that's always like, well, I've already drawn him in this pose, I've already drawn him in that pose, what more can we do? But you guys like them, so I'm just gonna keep drawing, and hopefully I can give you guys something exciting to draw. Without my hands sweating all over the place. It's Texas. I am in Texas. This is the Texas heat. It is hot. Even with air conditioning on, it is hot. But that's Texas. That's what I love about Texas. You know, this is my home state, and you know, as much as I will complain, it's the same thing like Star Wars. I'm going to complain that I'm drawing stormtroopers, but hey, you know what? I get to draw stormtroopers. How exciting is that? You know, I can't complain. As much as I complain, I can't complain. So, at this point, it shows, well, the season is over. Apparently it's going to be picked up for another season. No spoilers. Let's not talk about what happened in the show. I haven't seen it yet as of this recording, but by the time the recording comes out, the show will be over. That's what I'm trying to say. Trying to find a good picture. Oops. Yeah, that'll work. I don't have a picture facing this way, so I kind of have to make up what it would look like. But again, it's all going to be colored in black anyway, so you know, it's almost like, well, what's the point? Sorry, that's negative. That's negative thinking. We're not going to hit negative thinking. Trying to stop from doing it. Sometimes I get negative. I don't mean to. But that's just life, you know. But also, a lot of this is going to be covered up because of the pose that I'm choosing, where the gun is kind of up by the face to aim, you know. So that's going to change a lot of things too. But again, that's why I'm trying to do it like this. I'm trying to give you something different that we don't normally draw, to give you a different pose. Because that's my thing. It's what I always say. It's like, well, we've already drawn a clone like that. Why don't you just go back and redraw that one with a different color? That's how I always look at clone troopers. But I get it. You want to see different stuff, so that's why I'm trying to at least give you different poses, right? Trying to change it up, so maybe you can go back and redraw your favorite character in a different pose and just color it the way you want, right? Okay, I think that's good. That's enough for where I want to take it. So, quick sketch, right? Quick sketch. So let's just, let me erase some of these lines. So what I'm trying to do at the very beginning is I'm trying to capture the placement, positioning, and the proportions by throwing lines down. And as I get closer, as I get more confident with each one of those, I start pressing harder. Because the first few lines are just light, 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 just trying to find where my brain is taking it, right? So as I get more confident, I press harder. So when I lightly erase like this, I'm erasing the sketch lines, but the confidence lines are still there because they take more pressure to erase. I'm not applying that much. So we're getting rid of our sketchiness and keeping our confidence. And that's how you live your life. Get rid of your sketchiness, keep your confidence, you'll do amazing things. So I think that's good. I say we're ready. I say we welcome all the skippers and get going. Welcome skippers, welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but a pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find things that a fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're going to go. And if you want to see more Star Wars, check out that playlist right there, or just check out the playlist in general. Do a search, see what you're looking for, because I've drawn so many things, I may have already drawn what you're looking for. If not, give me a request and I'll see what we can do. I'm just going to jump right in and start drawing the eyes, just to get a feel for where we are. Oh, you know what? I'm going to draw a little bit of it, then I got to stop for the gun, because I've got the gun. I was about to hold my hands up to my face. I've got the gun up super high like he's about to aim, so there's only so much of this that we can do, because you want to draw what's in front first. That way you don't accidentally draw through something, and you make it look planned out for what you want to do. So I'm going to go down a little bit for the face, but then I have to stop for the gun. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun, but we're going to have to plan it out. Okay, and let's see. So the side of his head is going to come down like this into a little frowny mouth, and he does have the band around his head, the line. So let me try to do that. Let me see if I can do it straight or smooth, not straight but smooth. And not too bad. It's hard because I can't turn my paper, so I'm having to just use my wrist. Actually, my whole arm, now that I think about it, because I'm moving everything. My wrist isn't turning. Well, I guess it kind of is. Look, I'm a liar. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about, sometimes I don't. Let's see. This is going to go up here like this. And again, I'm trying to do this as best I can, but we're only going to be able to see so much of it. Let me draw his little frowny face, and then we'll move on to the gun, because at that point, then it's moving on to what we can see and what we can't see. I guess I'm going to do the back right here. Now, the gun, again, I've got it kind of up so he can aim, even though we all know how their aim is. I'm going to switch over to the big Sharpie because I'm going to make this up, but it is kind of planned, okay? So, let's see, I want the back of it back here like this. And then his other hand's going to be holding it, so I needed to do it like that, okay? Now, I'm just kind of making this up. I have a picture, but it's straight pieces, and you know, I'm not using a ruler, so I'm not worried about how perfect this is. And let me just go ahead and draw the hand. I'm gonna commit to where the hand is gonna be. Here's the back, there's a little protector, right? And then the fingers are gonna wrap around. Something like that. Oops. I wanted to add, again, even though they're going to be colored in completely solid black, well, not completely. I just want to give a little bit of like a knuckle feel, you know, for the look and the feel of the fingers wrapped around. Okay. But again, I want to make sure I draw the fingers first because they're on top of this, so I don't accidentally draw through the fingers. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of plan out, or at least try to plan out, how it's going to look. So that's the rough shape of the gun. Again, I'm not too worried about how perfect it is or what I can or can't do. So I'm just going to kind of make up some stuff now. Again, I've got a picture, but I'm not worried about that. I keep explaining it over and over again that I'm not worried about how the top of the gun looks, or the gun period, you know. And then I just keep drawing because I keep telling you, like, I don't care, it doesn't matter to me, but I'm gonna try. And if you want, get a ruler to make these parts straight. That way it looks more gun-ish, you know, more manufactured, not just a scribbly old shaky man's hand. But there's something like that, and that's good enough for the gun. But see, I wanted to do that first because all that's in front of his face. Then I'm going to do his other hand down here, holding the handle and all that stuff. But I needed that first to determine where all that's going to be. Alright, cool. Oh, no, keep this. Alright, so for his mask, again, that kind of comes down, and then it goes back for the cheekbone type look, and the side thing. You like my technical jargon? The side thing, the cheekbone type look. There, so I can see some of this. Now also, I'll do stuff like this. I want to thicken up my outer edges just to match the thickness of that gun. Just because I like keeping it consistent. That's all. That's the only reason I'm doing it. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Especially if you're working with pencil, it might look a little odd. So I just want to make sure that mine looks consistent in the way that I'm doing it. So you don't have to do it. I'm just explaining to you why I draw, how I draw. There you go. So something like that. And again, that's just kind of his mohawk look, but you know, it's part of his helmet. So I like making mine look like that. Kind of give it a layered 3D look, you know. A little high. It's a little high for how I did it. Look how big that is. He's special. Okay, and so now I'm going to do the bottom edge here. And then I'm going to go at least down to there, right? That's what we can see. All right, I think that's good for the helmet. We can't see all the signature middle pieces there, but that's okay. That's just, you know, the way it goes sometimes whenever you place them in different positions like that. And, you know, that's what we're choosing with different positions. You know, if you're upset that you can't see that, we'll go to a different drawing and use one of those positions. You know, that's really, it's that simple and that easy. Okay, I'm switching over to the big Sharpie now. So here, this hand is in front of the arm that goes back like this. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the hand holding the handle, right? Like this, and then the fingers, the big finger, the index finger, which is on the trigger, gonna kind of bring it like this. The other ones are in like this, right on the handle. We'll say the handle comes down, and it's just kind of doing that. Okay, so that's all we can see. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of those details. There's not much I can really do here because, you know, they're disappearing behind the itself, you know. So let's just draw at least like the trigger and then the guard. Again, I'm going to try to thicken it up a little bit. And again, you do what you want. You don't want to do it, don't do it. Something like that. Awesome. Cool. So now we're going to draw the forearm, which is basically we're just doing a bunch of armor. Draw the forearm in front of this part of the arm, so I've got to do that first. And add the little technical extras that don't ever get used for anything, but they're there. Like that. So let's add that in real fast. And I'm just doing some kind of adding some greeblies is basically what this is. Greeblies, you know what greeblies are? I'll give you a quick update. When they first made Star Wars and they were making all the parts, the ships and all that stuff real out of model kits and ships and stuff like that. I mean battleships, like real naval battleships and things like that. Airplanes. But anyway, all the extra stuff they would add on like this, they would call them greeblies. I can't remember why they called them that, but that's what they ended up calling them. And that's just what you call extras. Little things on there that are just kind of, it looks like maybe a communicator or something like that. That's what I would assume. Like you could bring it up to yourself and talk, you know? But they're never used, you know? They always have little comms and talkies, you know? These are just decorative greeblies. That's all they are. But it looks cool. Okay, so I'm going to draw his elbow, but there's a what do you call it, a armor piece right there, and then the rest is kind of covered up, so you can't really see as much. We're going to say you can see his shoulder like this, raised up, right, and then that's really it. Like we'll do that just to say that's his bicep piece, but again, everything else is in front of it, so you can't really see. But we do have the illusion of he's holding it up in front of the other parts, right? That easy. That's not easy. That simple of making it look that way. All right, so now his body is in front of that arm, so I kind of want to do that armor now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring his pit like this. And I'm drawing the armor, so it's going to come through with this other one, look this way. It's going to come down here for his chest, and to the, I guess the top piece, right? And I'll add the detail with the small Sharpie. So, you know, he's got his chest plate. This, and then it kind of goes to like another layer because it's layered. It's, you know, raised up, indented, so to speak. I say that a lot, so to speak, because I like to speak. And let's draw his stomach piece. I want to do this because the arm, you can only see so much of it, and I'm trying to define the edge of where we're going to stop because I don't want to keep drawing into it, you know? So, again, draw what's in front first, so the forearm is in front of the bicep, just like this, in front of the bicep, in front of the shoulder. So now I can go ahead and draw the, just like we did there, extra little forearmer. Get it? Forearm. Anyway. But here we're not going to add that stuff. We're just going to do like some seams. Like that, just for that part of the armor. Okay. Again, the elbow protector, I guess that's the best way to say it, is going to be right there. There's his bicep piece, shoulder, where it's connected right there, and that's it. See? But I wanted to do that in front of the chest piece to make sure that I don't accidentally draw through it, you know? All right, awesome. Okay, so now we're drawing the old Stormtrooper clone belt, which is a bunch of boxes, then a bunch of small boxes. I just kind of turned, so I'm going to kind of put them close. And then some smaller ones over here too. And we'll do one more. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to connect them, because obviously there's something holding them, they're not just floating. And then I'll add detail. But see, now I know where I can go in. Like that. And add his trooper stomach armor lines. How would you put that? Something like that. Alright, now these boxes do have a certain look to them. That's why I say the old trooper boxes. They've got certain little things like that. But that's really about it. There's a little bit more here, stuff like that, but that's really all I'm going to draw for those. They're just, again, those are Greeblies, 100% Greeblies. No one ever reaches for them, no one grabs stuff out of them. And when they get a comm link, it's usually in the back or something, you know, it's specifically just to look cool. And it does. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, that's all you gotta do. All right, let's draw his big old trooper underwear. This, and I'm gonna bump it up right here just for the tip of the armor. And then on here, I'll go ahead and do that armor, just so you can see where it is, right? Because I wanted that edge just in front of the underwear. All right, and so now I'm gonna draw down to his leg. A little bit fat, and I didn't mean to make it that big. But that's okay. Let's see, you're gonna bring it up like this, same thing. Let's go ahead and just draw them both. That, and close it off. But the knee pad, woof. Don't have my words today or ever, you know. Knee pad is in front of that, so I'm going to make sure I draw it in front of this one. And then close it off, right? Just a little bit, just for that cover protection, you know. That's what we're going for. I'll add some details here in a second. Let's just go ahead and do the armor and then come back for the Small, tiny little detail. You know, it's like might as well just do it all and then come back and do the fun stuff all at once. Connect. That's basically where material is, you know. It's not all armor, you know, it's got to be some bendy stuff. And let's see, let's draw a foot. This, and then this one's more pointed out. Something like that. Again, let's add the detail. There's not a lot. Trooper armor is pretty basic, you know, a lot of features that we need to worry about. But I do like adding the seams like this. It's got this cool texture to it that I really like. Let's see, let's bring it in front here like this. It just adds layer, or not layers, but depth, dimension, you know. And the old foot covering. I almost forgot about that. They always have like this what do you call it? Like a sock type, not sock, but a lace protector type thing. That kind of covers their laces. I mean, not that they have laces, but you know what I'm saying. But there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is an elite squad trooper from the Bad Batch. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.